And we're back, and it's a new day, and yeah, what an experience. So dumb. Okay, let's make this asphalt. As I really like asphalt for the things that are like roadways and like vehicles. So yeah, we'll do that. Maybe add some sort of pattern. I'll need to add some sort of probably wall right here. Whether it's foundations or walls, I'm not sure yet. I don't want to think about that right now. What I want to do is go back to planning the second story. I can't remember where I left off last night. I think where it was is basically saying that the difference between this level right here and then the floor up there, however we do it, that's going to be plenty of room for logistics. And I don't need to worry about them horizontally, I don't think. Which means I'm good to keep working. So that's not going to work. Alright, let's take another one of these and go... Let me grab some power. And then we have 7, and then 8 right there. Alright, hopefully this will work if we... What is stopping me? It's the pillar? Pillar that's stopping me snapping, or is it it wouldn't be the foundation, right? The foundations can snap. So I think perhaps I want to take that pillar out for the time being. And then hopefully, oh my gosh, okay, dang it. It had to turn it. It had to turn it. It had to turn the edge of that one to make it work. So what if we go one more further? Let me just verify I have that placement right, and then we'll try. Yeah, on that one. No, I can't even point at it. What's going on here? Bane of my existence. Here we go. Everything is the bane of my existence lately, but I'm also so happy. What a good time to be alive. It's just too sharp. Alright, what if I go like that? It's not perfect, but it'll work. Yeah, and if it works, it's kind of perfect, right? Alright, I'm good with that. Now, let's figure out where modules will go up here. Boy, that looks it looks so close, right? Like, I guess, I'm sure it's probably not that close, but it does seem it. Do you know what? Looking at this, I think this module right here is too far away from this. I think I could bring this line right here, like all the way over to the top of the blue part, and that would be okay. I think that would be big enough. And that would look cooler. Yeah, so with that in mind, so we have the line here, and then we've got 3 wide of blue, and then we want the forwardmost part of this to be right on there, or maybe one back. And maybe I want the lights pointed straight down now that I should plug the lights in for sure too to see how it illuminates. Just the light a little bit. So let's try that up here. We're gonna have blue boys there. And then let's zoop it out here. So if we want to come off this way, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. It should be able to be on this section here. So we'll add... Let me just look at what I'm doing. Am I conceptually losing the plot here a second? Yeah, okay, and then it goes around that. So we'll probably need... Let's see, let's make that 4 meter like that. Okay, now let's try our new blueprint. Yeah, so that'll go just like that. Yeah, there we go. And then it's over this line. Let's see how that looks. So we're running around. There's cool trains going everywhere. Let's make it night. Again, I don't want you to like show me using the mods usually because it's only for filming effects, but let's do it together. Just to take a little peek at it. Yeah, no, I love that actually. I love this distance away from that. I love the lights being in that orientation. I think it's super duper cool. Let me undo that though. And yes, I love that. This was scaffolding. All right, so from the center of where the trains go, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then it's on the 4th one, so 4 over. So center, 1, 2, 3, 4 over. So we need to move this whole thing over this way. But it'll be really easy to do because while we can't delete this as a blueprint, we do have this made as a blueprint. So let me just tear this down. I just realized I think I had some trim on there that didn't make it into the blueprint. No, I don't know, but it's okay. I like how it is. All right, good. So we have our vertical logistics figured out. We have our horizontal logistics figured out for this massive, massive hub. We've got our way up and our way to expand into new directions of modules. Now I have no idea how we're going to get down and out still, like I said, but I had an idea, and so I think we'll try that idea first. I don't know if it'll work out. I don't know if it'll be cool. I mean, it's certainly gonna be pretty cool. So what do we do now? Let's... I haven't thought this far. Well, I guess we have to figure out how we're going to get the trains out of here, right? Because before I can bring a train in to start utilizing this, I need to know how to get them out. Oh, and you know what? I'm using blue right here. I'm gonna switch up the colors, I think, on every floor. That way we can have, like, on the blue floor or blue sector, red one, something like that. You know what I guess we could do now is work on the side of one of these modules. Do I want to do that right now? I don't think I want to do that right now, to be honest. That rock will be in the way right there too. Okay, let me have a think and we'll get back to something cool. Okay, I figured it out. I'm going to build more modules to see how far and how many we can get in and in which directions we can fit these in. And to do that, I'm going to do a time-lapse again. So let me get to a point where I can make a cool time-lapse. This looks pretty good. And then, yeah. Here, if you want to see, let me, I don't think I've ever showed this before. I'll show you how to make a time-lapse. So I'm using the Fix It Cam mod if you're interested in that for content creation. And I'm going to hit Alt-F. Come down here to time-lapse. And then wherever I make it the time-lapse camera, it's going to be out of my point of view right now. So what I'm thinking about right now is I'm going to make a few more modules on that side of this one. And then some coming onto this side. And I'll probably do some down there too. So this is a really pretty good vantage point because this is the view we'll get just without my hands in the way. So yeah, here, we'll make it right here, Alt F, right of these things, and I'm gonna call this one Nucleus Module Expansion. And then I hit create, and I just gotta scroll down and find that one here, and I'm gonna hit play, and then as soon as I hit play, it'll start recording. And it's set for 1 frame per second, so yeah, it's real easy. It bogs down the system a little bit, especially if you have 2 or 3 running. That's why I don't do that very often, but yeah, we should be good. So, see you in a minute. There, I think I've done enough for now. So now to stop the time-lapse, I hit Alt-F again, go to time-lapse, and you can hit the stop button right here, or if you have several, you could click them and stop them, or I just like to hit stop all right there. And then this actually gets put into the Fix-It Blueprint, or the Fix-It Cam folder, which is kind of like where it's in the mods folder, in like where your blueprints are stored on your hard drive. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I can just drag and drop all of them. I just drag that folder right into DaVinci Resolve when I'm editing, and it just makes a little clip automatically. It takes no time, and it's a lot of fun. I should have looked at how long that was. I guess I could figure it out afterwards, extrapolating on the fact that it's 1 per second. But you know, it didn't take too long, but it was long enough where it was getting a little bit tedious right now, and so I want to do something else. I'm going to try to come back and do all of this with you. I don't want to end up like Cinder, where I'm like, okay, let's just replicate this now, and then it takes forever and I get burned out and so bored I don't want to do it. But if we just do a little bit at a time together, I can just always kind of keep you here with me. Next, I think I want to expand one of these out to see what it's going to look like. I had mentioned in a video that I was going to do that off camera, but I changed my mind. So let's do it right now. Boy, maybe I'm going to regret saying that. No, I think it'll be okay. We're just going to go a little slow and try to figure this out. So if this gets expanded like so, we need to have a corner. Well, okay, I assume it's going to be like that and then like that. So I need to find the corner piece that fits right there. And we did that last time, right? So a wall. And we know it has to be the V-shaped one. Like so. And 4 meters, because that's what that is, yeah. So... something like that, and then the tilted concave wall, 4 meters. Yes, okay. That is how I was thinking. And then this would go right there. And then we have to have another one. Okay. That looks right to you? It looks right to me. Alright, and now we have these go all the way, I think, to right there. Because this is where, like, the corner is going to be. I don't want it to keep extending out, so... it'll be like that. And then what? Like, this will come over here. But then they'll come over here as well. Alright, now this is the part... that I had figured out at the end of playing with it last time when I said I was going to do it offline. This part I had not considered. Used the wrong build piece right there. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah. Now that's surely a buildable, right? Is it? It's not going to be a wall though, is it? It's going to probably be a roof piece or a foundation. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, or is it maybe 2 of these? No, that's not it. Would be... Oh, we just tried those. Roof. Outer corner roof 2 meters. Yeah, okay. I knew there was going to be a piece for it. Yeah, and then there'll be one right there to go up next to this. That seem right? Seems right to me, I think. Yeah, and then that just goes up the whole way on the sides. Awesome. Okay, so we figured it out already. That didn't take very long at all. And, let me move the sun. It's right in me eyes. Yeah, I don't really ever show me messing with that, like I said, because this is supposed to be a vanilla play, but I use that for, again, content creation, the fix-it cam and controlling the sun, but anyway, I digress. Oh dear. Okay, I just realized I deleted my template because I wanted to move it, and then I need to figure out how many of these foundations go up till it hits the ceiling. Does that poke through? Ooh, that is a bit annoying. Okay, so we're gonna end at 1 lower, and then see how there's like gap there. I'll fill it in with something. This is what I need to know right here. This number is 5. All right, so we just need to run this. It's 4 there and 5. So that's how high we need to go. And then, good measure, 1 more. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Checks out. Math's good. Alright. Excuse me. Let's add some more supports in the form of these train support things. So the train base, just put one right there. And then, I'm not sure if I said this, I think I figured this out during the time-lapse, that I want more space on this side for like maybe 2 industrial containers if I need them for buffers and storage and whatnot. And so I shortened it on this side because I don't need anything over here. So that worked out pretty well. Yes. Yes, it worked out well. Let's add another one of these right here. And then when I get in there, I can delete the railing and stuff on top, probably. Let's just finish most of one of these so we make sure we're on the right path. I'm sure we are. Yeah, it just goes like that, and then to there. And yeah, by now at this point we're just doing what we already did. Awesome. Now I'll do the same thing at the back probably, but we'll figure that out in a little while here or next episode. I'm not really thinking about this episodically anymore. Just for the time being, for Cradle of the Grave, I'm just getting this hub done, so it's just, we're just gonna, I don't know how many episodes it'll be, it's gonna be time dependent, I'm just gonna keep building until we're done, and then we'll utilize maybe an episodic format going forward as we know, say we're going to build a crystal oscillator factory today or whatnot. Oops, I think I deleted something I didn't intend to there because I wanted to delete this thing. I guess I didn't. Oh, I wish I had an undo button. Actually kind of do, which is nice for me. Well, I'll worry about that later. I do need to just take off that railing though because it's stopping the wall from being placed. There. And that. All right, but yeah, I do want to see how it's going to come together. I really do. So let's try to grab that right piece. That one. I think is this right? This looks weird. I think it's right. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. This looks really cool. This is kind of what I had in mind, though, so... You know, yay me. Yay us. I'm having such a fun time. I love this game so much. If you've never played Satisfactory, I highly recommend you give it a try, especially if you like Lego and building and designing stuff, or it has a really good sense of advancement, and like so you get dopamine hits every milestone you unlock. Now I've played the game so much I don't really get that dopamine hit from that anymore, so I try to go slow. I fail often, but to err is human. Something. Yeah, okay. I realize now as well that I have to blueprint this. I need to get this in the blueprinter and make it right, and I need to modify this blueprint to include these roof pieces and stuff. Probably. That'll probably be pretty easy to change by hand anyway, but if I'm going to do this 20 more times, making a blueprint would help. Do I need to blueprint it? I think it would be helpful to blueprint it just to get this pattern. When it gets to coming here, that's just zooping. That's really easy. I don't think I need to click blueprints together for that. But, yeah. So, here we go. A mostly completed module as a test. Gonna come right in here. We can add as many of these as we want. For example, if this is iron, there's a good chance we're gonna want to make this like 20 long. Or we could make it 10 long and make 2 of them, or 5 long and make 4. You get the idea. There is no structure set in stone. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm not sure. It seems like it's going to be a short one, I think, because most of it was time-lapse, but I'm out of time for playing, and I need to get the episode out because that's my jam now. So I hope you liked it. Let me know if you didn't. If you want me to skip building the rest of the hub, or you want to see every aspect of it, yeah, I'm open to anything. I just want to play and have fun. See you later. Bye now.
Bad plays games.
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 Well, I've never done this before. Seriously, what was that scream? That clip that I had. Listen. What? It's an ambient sound. But it's sped up and I have no idea. Let's, here, we're gonna, wait. Yeah. Click to link. Click on those. And then, no wait, let me mark, I'm going to mark that where that scream is here, and let's take out the speed increase here. All right, so now we're back to real time. And, oh, it deleted my marker. That's good to know. I've never done that before. It sounds like the JJ Frankie JJ sounds that I use. Hold on, let me go to my, so for getting music and stuff, I have a subscription for Epidemic Sound. That's how I get and license all the music that I use in my videos and the sound effects. And I'm not gonna take the time to bring this up, but I'm gonna go to sound effects right now. Monster Scream. Those are the JJ voices. Should be able to hear this, I think, though. Yeah. Listen. Monster Vocal Scream 4. Here's 5. 6. Oh, there's a bunch of these ones. Zombie Scream. No, that's not it. I just want Monster Scream. There we go. I like that one. Let's download that, and then I'll drop it here in DaVinci. Here, now listen. So here's the clips I use for JJ Frankie JJ, and I swear to you, this is ambient in the game, and I don't think I've ever heard this. It's the same voice. I think that JJ Frankie JJ actually does say what I've always pretended that he says, and I don't think I ever noticed. This is the funniest thing this is the funniest thing to me right now. Listen to that. It sounds like the same creature, right? The same tone and everything. Listen. Right? It sounds so similar. I don't think I've ever heard that before. So I think maybe next episode we're going to investigate this. But yeah. Hi, Nashty. See you, buddy.